This is, have a look, day 46 of my Practicing Visibility series, where I document a year of me trying to become a more known public figure. Yesterday was really exciting. Something that I realized working from home and trying to make content that's been difficult for me is that it's hard for me to get into flow state. And flow state is when you're doing something and you lose sense of time and you're like in your element and you feel really good. And this could be a career, it could be a subject that you really like, it could be a hobby, anything like that. What helps me get into flow is doing the work with young people, like being in the space with them, talking with them, engaging, making them laugh, helping them learn. That's what creates flow for me. So what happens is on days where I do speeches, like yesterday I did 2 speeches to 2 groups of over 600 amazing kids, by the way. I have all this energy, and that's suddenly when I want to make content, and that's suddenly when I get like the best ideas, like the youth cohort and that kind of revelation I had yesterday about how ready I feel and how much I agree that this is my time and why have I been holding myself back. And it was really great, but it kept me wired all night. It was very difficult to go to sleep. I was really excited about things. And then today I just crashed really hard because also yesterday, I sometimes forget to even mention this to myself. Also, we officially finished the book revisions. And so I've got this book coming out. That's a huge deal on its own. That's a huge energy thing to have just be done after working on this for a year and a half. I think it's pretty wild. And then to do 2 really good speeches. I'm really happy with how they went. To do 2 speeches, to engage with a bunch of young people, to travel, which also takes a ton of energy out of me. And then also to have this kind of like constant stream in my head of ideas. And I think I made like 25 to 30 different ideas for TikToks that I wanted to make for young people. But the big takeaway that I'm really sitting with today from how I felt yesterday, the big 2 takeaways. The first one is that I don't have to wait anymore. I don't know why I put so much power and authority into other people, like famous people and organizations. I think that's because I had such a big boost the first time that happened. So I kind of made them the people that I needed to give me permission or give me opportunities. That's just gone. And again, I said this yesterday, but the reason is because once I saw how the kids reacted to the work, and again, not all the kids, always want to be really clear about that because this work is not going to be for everybody. That's kind of the point. Once I saw their reactions, I was like, oh my God, this is the only approval I need. These are the only people whose opinions matter to me. Not even parents and teachers. I mean, yes, they do matter to me, but they're not going to stop me from doing the work just because they disagree with it. If kids, kind of as a large group tell me that they don't care or they don't want to learn about that, then I'm going to stop doing the work. I'm going to change it and figure out what they want to learn. And that's what I'm going to teach because I'm going to be teaching and as long as I can. So that was the first one. And then the second one, oh my God, I just forgot it. Ooh, this is tough. The no editing piece is tough because I honestly cannot remember. I just feel ready. I feel like a little bit wild. I don't like to use the word crazy, but I don't know what other word to use. I feel a little bit unhinged. A lot of the things that I believed about the world, a lot of things that I believed about myself, a lot of my kind of hang-ups and issues with myself, I just feel like they left. Of course, there's always going to be things I'm going to work on. I'm a growth-oriented person, but I just feel so much lighter and I feel so much more grounded than I ever have. So this project has really been a big part of it. This is day 46. This is such a consistent thing. I'm so grateful that I've gone with it for so long, but I think it's also helping me process out loud and talk about the things that I'm kind of thinking about in my brain, but not saying, because if I don't say them, then they get stuck there. And that's difficult when you're working by yourself, when I'm working by myself, because I need people to process with. So if you're watching these, thanks. I appreciate it. If you're not, you don't even know. If you're not watching, you don't even know what I would say to you. So the point of this is not to get a bunch of followers or subscribers. It's just for me to have a practice space to talk about the work, to practice being clear about what I want, and to get comfortable putting my thoughts and my whole personhood out in the world. So see you tomorrow. I'm going to go sleep for like 17 hours.